Hi everyone, how are you doing? I hope I'm not very late today. I hope I'm not very late. If you come in, please remember to introduce yourself. Tell us where you're watching us from. Tell us which country you're looking to move. Today people have disappeared, or is it because it's post Valentine? People enjoyed Valentine's and they forgot that we had lives going on. Yeah. And the way today's pathway is exciting, I felt like I'll get quite a number of people to come and listen to what is available today. Hi, Josie, how are you doing? Hi, Ayuba. Josie and Ayuba, I think this is your first time here. I have never seen you here. I hope you're wherever you're watching me from, it's hot or the weather is not bad. This place is very, very cold. I hope you guys enjoyed your Valentine's and you got people to send you flowers. You have family and friends who value you, who reminded you that they love you, that they'll always be there for you, that you're special to them. I really do hope you enjoyed your Valentine's. And if you did not get someone to wish you happy Valentine's, let me wish you that happy belated Valentine's. I hope you had a good day yesterday. Yes. Hi, Reese. Hi, Sbo. Hi, Yvette. Is it Yvette or Yvette? I think it's Yvette. Hi, Samuel. Yeah, yeah, I've seen that it's your first time here. I saw that name and it just clicked. I've never seen you here. Yeah. Josie, you're watching me from Kenya. Thank you. Ayuba is watching me from Nigeria. Hi, Sipati. Sipati, I sent you an email. I hope you saw it. I hope you saw it and you'll get back to me. Hi, Moses from Gambia. Guys, what do you think I want to talk about today? Because today I have a pathway that is very exciting. It is a new visa that has just or was just launched in January of 2024. And let me tell you, anytime I get or a country says that they have launched a new route for you to move, as an immigrant or as a foreign worker, you should be on the lookout because the first people get to benefit a lot because that way it is easier. Before now, people start doing a lot of applications and it gets very saturated. So anytime you find any pathway that any country has launched and they are saying it is a new pathway like the one I'm going to talk about today, please rush and try to action on it because the first people benefit the most. Hi, Momodo. Yeah, you're looking to move to Canada, USA, Australia, New Zealand, or Luxembourg. Hi, Jacob. Hi, Moses. My email address is jocelyncareercoaching.com. 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 Okay, so I think we're a good number. We can start. We will do it as usually as I do it. I will talk about each and everything that I want to tackle. Then if there is any question, then I will answer it after I have shared everything. So as usual, remember I always say on this channel that when you're looking for opportunities to move anywhere abroad, you should be very open-minded. And also, just like the way Momoduo has a list of countries that he would like to move, it is very crucial for you to have at least a prospect of at least 3 countries to move. That way, you're one, managing your expectations. Two, you've not fixed your mind that you're just moving to, for example, USA or Canada, because some or most of the time, the country that you want to move the most, things might not work out, and that is just life. So it is very, very good to have at least a list of at least 3, but I say 5, 3 to 5 or 3 to 6 countries that you're prospecting, countries that you're always looking for opportunities and pathways to move. In that list of those countries, please have one European countries or one European country. The reason being, most of the times, if not all, European countries are very, very easier to move. Not very easy, but they're easier to move. Reason because most of those countries, their immigration rules are not very stringent. They are not like very stiff. So you'll find that when you're applying to some of these countries in Europe, and in those countries, please, UK should not be one of them. Germany should not also be one of them, and Sweden to some extent should not be one of them, because those three countries have very, very strict measures to move around. If you get all the other countries, Portugal, Poland, Lithuania, Netherlands, Luxembourg, what else? Latvia, Poland, Malta, those countries that do not have like a lot of hype, and you look for opportunities and paths and jobs around those countries, it is very or a bit easier when you compare it to other countries. So if you have at least 5 countries that you're prospecting and you're looking for opportunities, at least have one country in Europe that does not have a lot of immigration rules or laws. The only disadvantage to that is that most of those countries that I've mentioned, they are not paying quite high salaries compared to other countries. But there's always one advantage to you moving to any country in Europe. When you go to Europe, for example, if you went to Poland, or if you move to Portugal, or if you move to Lithuania, if you move to Latvia, if you move to Estonia, you will get, after working for 2 years, you're eligible to apply for the EU Blue Card. When you apply for the EU Blue Card, you are allowed to move around the Schengen zone, and the Schengen zone or the Schengen area has 24 countries, and you are allowed to work in those countries without you having to acquire a work permit, because the EU Blue Card gives you the power to seek and to work like any other nationality or any other citizen without you having to go through all the paperwork of the work visas and work permits. If you want to know the Schengen zone or the Schengen area, the 24 countries, Sweden is one of them, Switzerland is one of them, Netherlands is one of them, Germany is one of them, Belgium is there, France is there, Germany is there. So you can start on the lower countries and the countries that are easier to move. Then once, after 2 years, once you get your EU Blue Card, you move to a country that maybe you always dreamt of moving, or a country that is paying you better, that is in the Schengen zone. With that said, today I want to introduce to you a new visa that Malta has just launched. And this visa was launched as of January 1st, 2024. So as I said, it is very, very new. If this is something you want to pursue, I'll tell you like to pick it up and be very, very fast to move. Because the moment that most of the people know about this visa, people are going to pick it up. And when you do it later, the competition will be a bit stiff. Under this pathway, you're going to move under the pathway, or under what the Maltese government is calling the SEI. SEI is a specialist employee initiative. SEI is a specialist employee initiative. The specialist employee initiative means, or what it does is, the Maltese government realized that through all the other visas they have, they have put a lot of restrictions, and most of foreigners are choosing not to go to Malta because their restrictions were quite very strict. So they designed this stream, or this pathway, that is the specialist employee initiative, to call out on workers who have skills in different industries. And I'll be reading out those industries for you. And they're industries that any or most of you can thrive in, okay? Hospitality being one of them. Remember, Malta is a tourist destination around Europe. It is very well known for tourism. So the hospitality industry thrives quite a lot in Malta. So the best thing about SEI, or the Specialist Employee Initiative, is that you at least need to have a salary threshold of 25,000 euros, and that is around the minimum wage of what Malta offers to each and everyone. So if they are not asking you to have, or to get an employer who is paying you a lot of money, you at least need to be paid 25,000 euros per year. And also, the best thing about this visa is that it only takes 15 days, 15 working days to be processed. 15 working days. It is as simple as that. We will be looking at benefits. We'll be looking at what is required of you in terms of how do you know you are eligible and how you can apply for those jobs and where you can get those jobs. Okay. So the benefits, remember I have said that this visa or this pathway was designed, or rather it has been opened to help people in different industries or professions in different industries to move to Malta. And that you at least you have to be paid a salary threshold of 25,000 euros per year. Okay. What are the benefits of this route? First, the first benefit, as I've said, at least in 15 working days, that is the processing of your visa. The second benefit is that this is a combined permit, or it is a combined visa. It means that you do not need to have a work permit and a residency permit. Once you get this visa, you are given permission to work and reside. In some or in most of the European countries, you're always asked to have a residence permit and a work permit. But for this case, you just need, it is a one visa route or a one permit pathway. So this permit, once you're given this permit or this visa, it gives you permission to work and also live in Malta. The other advantage, you're given permission to move with your family, and your family is also given a free visa, or their visas are free. You're not paying any amount of money for their visa application. And also, to add on that, your partner or your spouse is given a free work permit, meaning that they do not also have to look for a job when you get in Malta to work. They are given an open work permit where they can work the same jobs that the locals are doing without going the extent mile of getting, or rather looking for people or employers to sponsor them. And also, another importance is that this visa was designed to cap the labor gaps that are there for different industries, and those industries being: one, healthcare; two, IT; three, engineering; four, hospitality; and five, business management; and six, lawyers. I think I have covered everything. So the different industries are IT, healthcare, engineering, hospitality, management and business, and lawyers, or anything around legal jobs. So if you know you can perform tasks, or if you're skilled, or if you have experience in those different industries. I've had quite a number of us asking me if the hospitality jobs. I've shared also here a lot of hospitality opportunities in Malta. Then this is the best time to move to Malta under this pathway. Another question I know most of you are asking: what is the eligibility criteria? So the only thing, or the most important thing you need to have when you're moving to Malta under this pathway, you at least need to come from a third world country. So I know at least now on that we are on the same page, because the whole of Africa, I think, other than, I don't know, maybe South Africans can tell me if they are from, if South Africa is named a third world country, because I know most, or if not all the other countries in Africa are third world countries. So at least you need to come from a third world country to be eligible and to apply for the SEU path of visa to move to Malta. Also, you need definitely to come from the skills or the industries that I've mentioned, that is IT, healthcare, hospitality, engineering, management and business, and legal. And then the last one, you definitely have to have a job offer that is paying you at least 25,000 euros per year. And I know most definitely also you'll ask me, or you're asking yourself, where are we going to get these jobs? Previously, I've shared a lot of recruitment agencies, a lot of companies that you can get jobs around Malta, and you cannot apply for this visa without a job. The best thing about this visa is that once now you're in those industries, it is a bit easier, mostly because of the website that I'm going to share with you. That is a government website that has listed all these skills and all these jobs under this industry, and it is a government website, so it will go in very handy for you to get jobs. Remember, you have to get a job. Once you get a job, you now apply. Once you get a job and the job offer letter, you apply for the visa, and this visa is being applied for online. So I want to share with you, and I'll be writing them down. Josie, that is my correct email address. I can rewrite it again and you try. I'll be writing the websites down. I'll start with the government website, the Maltese government website, where you'll get all these jobs that are under these specific pathway. That is the Specialist Employee Initiative, SEI, and you'll get all the jobs available in those industries. Then I will add more websites where you can look for jobs. Okay. And remember, I said it is a new pathway. It was just launched as of January 2024. So the earlier, the better. So the first government website is, or rather the government website is NES website. NES website. Let me write first my email address. Let me write my email address at gmail.com. Then I will write for you. Just link career coaching. Yes. NES website. NES. It's a website. So nes.com, or you can nesmalta.com. That is the first website. That is a government website, or rather the Maltese government website that has all these jobs that are under these website. Okay. The other one is Malta Park. The other one is Malta Park. All these websites will give you jobs. You just need, the first one will give you jobs that are in these SEI specific pathway, and then all the other ones are just bonus websites where you can look for jobs in Malta. I have shared more recruitment agencies. You can look for that video at your own free time. Another one is Keep Me Posted. So we have nesmalta.com, there's Malta Park, there's Keep Me Posted, and there's the most famous one, Jobs in Malta. Another secret, or another maybe a trick you can do for you to find more places where you can send out your CV is you can go online and Google for recruitment agencies in Malta. The best thing, and most of the time, the best thing to send, or the reason why you should send your CVs to recruitment agencies, as I say here, they have a database. They will always keep your CV if they do not have any job openings. And if they have any job openings and you qualify, they will consider you. So other than these websites, you can just Google all the recruitment websites that are there in Malta. And once you get them, you can send out your CV, introduce yourself, send out your CV, attach your cover letter, and if they have any opening, they will tell you. So once you get a job offer, you check in online for the SEI for the SEI initiative or the SEI pathway to Malta, and you do your online application. So other than the eligibility criteria, you at least need to have a job offer before you think of how to apply for this visa. As I said, you just need to come from a third world country. You need a job offer that is paying at least 25,000 euros. And the reason why I am really insisting on guys to move fast on this pathway is because 25,000 euros, as I've said, it is the minimum wage in Malta. So that means even a basic waitressing or a waiter job in Malta will give you this kind of money and salary. So once you apply for jobs and you get these offers, this kind of salary, you're definitely, and you come from a third world country, you're definitely eligible to apply for this pathway. And I'll write it down. I'll write it down. It is the SEI. Let me write it in full so that anyone who wants to go and read about it can do at their own free time. Specialist Employee Initiative. Okay. So other than that, I think I have covered everything. I have explained what the initiative is meant for, what industries are there or that are being covered under this initiative. And it is there, as I said, it is hospitality, healthcare, engineering, management and business. What else? And legal advice and IT and hospitality. Okay. So under those pathways, look for jobs that are at least paying for 25,000 25,000 euros per year, come from a third world country. And then once you get that and you get an offer letter, look up or Google up the Specialist Employee Initiative. It is a visa that you apply online. Okay. If you have any question, I am willing to answer. If you have any question, I am willing to answer. Babi Malta it's an island located around, if I am not wrong, it is the Mediterranean Sea around Europe. It is a very good tourist destination, does not have a very high population. I think it is somewhere between around 200K, 300,000 people, and offers a lot in terms of hospitality and the tourism industry. And also the gaming industry is quite high, engineering, IT, and financial services, and also definitely healthcare because of the number of the aging population. Do I have any questions that I need to answer? If you have any questions, kindly the comment section is open. I am willing to answer, whether it is related to Malta or not, but I hope it will be related to Malta and to this specific initiative. Malta offers quite a lot of opportunities time and again. It is a very good starting point for those people who do not dream of living or moving to such a place. It is a very good starting point to move to Europe. It is a country that has quite a lot to offer in terms of healthcare, education system. The population is not that quite high. And as I said, tourism is good. So if you're in the hospitality, hotel industry, accommodation, you'll find quite a lot of things that suit you and jobs that suit you. It is a very good place. If you ask me to settle with your family, if you want work-life balance, yes. But for someone who maybe would wish to go to a bigger country, to a better place, Malta is also a very good place for you to start your career or for you to start your life abroad. Then once you stay for 2 years, you apply for the EU Blue Card, you can move to all the areas or all the other countries in the Schengen zone. Guys, do I have any question? If I have any question, I'm willing to answer it. And it seems like people are a bit tired today. Are you, or maybe guys are tired from yesterday's shenanigans? Yesterday's people seem to have enjoyed a lot. Josie, I hope the second email address that I've sent is working. I hope the second. Sharon, I think the best thing that you can do is look for jobs and look for the qualifications and what is required, because different job opportunities or different jobs are always asking for different requirements. This is an overview of what the SEE initiative is offering and is giving. If they did not give like the different requirements of what the job is required, that is because the requirements are based on what the employer is looking out for. It is not based on what the government is looking in terms of immigrants, because what the government is looking, it has already shared in terms of the requirements for this visa to Malta. So the requirements are under the certain professions that will depend on what the employer is looking out for, because in some cases an employer will say they want some certifications, maybe they want someone with maybe XYZ years of experience. So that can only be determined if you go to those websites that I've shared and look for jobs in the healthcare industry and find maybe what qualifications they are looking for one by one. Do we have any other question? Sharon, I hope I have answered your question in the best way that I know how. Do we please, can you guys ask questions so that at least I know we're on the same page? If there is no question, I'll believe that everyone is content with what I have shared. Tomorrow is on Friday. There is no live tomorrow. I'm going back for a doctor checkup. So I think I will see you on Saturday, if I am not wrong. No, they do not. They do not. Malta has never asked for any English proficiency. There is nowhere in history that Malta will ever ask for English proficiency. Malta in general, as a country, even the employees do not ask for English proficiency test unless it is the nursing industry. And I think what I've come across, nursing, not healthcare. If you're a nurse, I think they mostly ask for 5.5 or 6. You can check that out. But all the other healthcare or general industries, they really do not ask for IELTS. And I think the nursing industry mostly is because in most of the time, nurses and doctors are in constant communication with the patient, so they need to at least verify your English proficiency. Yes? Okay, Josie, thank you. At least you've been sorted. Guys, there's no live tomorrow. I'll see you on Saturday. Saturday, I hope there's something I'm cooking for US. There's things that are coming around USA. I hope I'll be able to dish that out either on Saturday or on Sunday. If there's no other question, I think I will end the live at this point. Thank you so much to everyone who tuned in. I really do appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you so much for always coming in and listening to always what I have to say. Yes, and see you tomorrow. Please be safe. No, see you on Saturday. Please be safe and keep very safe. Please be very, very safe. And yes, have a nice weekend. See you on Saturday.